Previously on Champ Coastal.
Our first knocked out model of the season is Darius. So for Champ Challenge Round 2, we are doing the Discover the Champion You promo videos today.
Oh, damn.
I'm actually really happy that this is the second challenge. This is just a quick refresher to remind myself why I'm a champion, why I'm a bad bitch. Hey, you are a badass, and I'm one too. Let me tell you why.
Oh shit, oh my god, damn, what's up?
Darius, what the hell? We are throwing a twist in the show, and we're calling it Riley's Revenge. Meaning, because you were also the first one knocked out, I'm gonna throw you a bone, and after another is knocked out, you will be re-entered into the game. So until then, just watch everything happen from the sidelines, try to get as much tea as you can, so that way you can sneak back in and make the fucking move.
Yo, this show.
Alright guys, welcome to our round 2 challenge results. This challenge we did the Discover the Champion You promo videos, and we've selected your best take. So we are going to start with Mason, and this was your best take.
So often as a kid, we think that the heart of a champion is determined by our wins or losses, when really it's determined by the people that we choose to be every day. This whole experience and doing something that's totally outside my comfort zone is not something that I ever really pictured myself doing, but as a 31-year-old guy who lives openly as a transgender man, it's so vitally important to me that I not only realize that my whole life I've been looking for the answers in everyone else, and the whole time I should have been looking for the answers within me. And if I can push myself outside my comfort zone and do something that will help me grow and help me be better and show up and do everything that I can to show everyone around me that you have one shot to be the best that you can be, and all it takes is giving everything that you have and realizing that no one can determine what a champion is besides you.
One thing I wish is this more eye contact with the camera, and that would have sold the message. That was very beautiful, by the way, very well said. Really good job. Danny was second, and this is his best take.
If you're anything like me, you might have gone through life feeling lost, lonely, confused, questioning every aspect in your life that's led you to the point to where you're at today. As a gay male stripper, judgment is something that I've received on a daily basis. Judgment is something that we always will receive. My story is not who I am. My story is what made me who I am today. A strong, fiercely passionate individual who's confident and knows that where his potential is, the sky is the limit. Chase every endeavor in your life with all of your heart. Alas, the miracles and the unfolding of the wings. You may not know where you're going, but you know that so long as you spread your wings, the winds will guide you where you are destined to be. Life is not a prescription, so make it yours. Be you, discover the champion that's inside of you, and give that to the world. You are beautiful. Be you. Be great.
Danny, this was great. Easily one of the strongest in the group. I thought you were consistently smooth and clear throughout, and that's what I really enjoyed about yours. Roger, this is your best take.
Hello, my name is Roger. Welcome to the Champ Series Season 2. I'm going to share a little bit about my story. First things first, I lost my mom when I was 9 to suicide. She had a lot of issues. I love and miss her dearly. I don't really speak to my father. And the last thing I want to share is that I was in a 6-year relationship in high school that was very abusive and verbally and emotionally abusive. So that was hard, but I just want to say that I spent a lot of time building up my self-worth and my self-love, and now I'm here with the opportunity of my life. I've always wanted to be a model, and I'm doing something that I never thought I could do. So I just want to say, if you're in a dark place, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and you can do it too. I believe in you, and I think what it takes to be a champion is be resilient, caring, and respect the people around you. And just be true to yourself. Follow through on your goals, get back up, and keep trying. And I feel like that is what it takes to be a champion.
I like that.
Roger, you did a great job. This one thing I wanted to say was you had a lot of ideas where it just felt a little disconnected. And that was something that could have been better. So we'll move on to Anthony, and this was your best take.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Champ Las Vegas. Whoops, I'm back for season 2. This is Champ Coastal. As a professional fighter, I've come back with a never say die attitude. I've come back to fight for me, my loved ones, my daughter. But I've spent endless hours working hard, blood, sweat, and tears to get back to right here, to get back to the champ show. From one champion to another, I want you to know, I want you to believe this in your heart, that anyone, and I mean anyone, can model. Anytime, anywhere, any place. If you believe in yourself, you can do anything that you want. So this season while you're watching, discover the champ in you.
Boom.
Confidence, clear, precise. It was just very, very strong delivery. Very, very strong performance, and I loved it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Michael, this is your best take.
So what is a champion? According to Urban Dictionary, a champion is somebody who stands up for a cause that they believe in. Growing up in the South, being a gay, non-binary Native American, it wasn't easy. I was abused, I had a lot of trauma, I struggled with my self-identity, loving myself, I hated what I saw, was ashamed. And I ran to drinking for those problems. But I realized that wasn't the answer. Drinking wasn't the answer, so I went to rehab. And for 3 months, I worked on myself, and I really tried to focus on being the best version of myself I can be. And now I can finally say that I am loved, I am strong, I am beautiful, and I am talented, and I do deserve to be here. And so do you. If you are trying to do the best that you can, and you wake up and you lead with love, anything is possible. So do not be silent, but speak, because your words matter. And everybody is a champion if you try.
The message is great. Your story's gonna resonate with a lot of people, and I thought it was really, really great. Anne Marie, this is your best take.
Hi, my name is Anne Marie, and welcome to Champ Series Season 2. I came on this beautiful experience to learn more about myself emotionally, mentally, and physically. Also to get out of my comfort level that I thought I never would due to my own personal experiences growing up. As a member of the LGBTQ community, as a lesbian, coming here with no model experience is what I believe the qualities that I bring to this show. I want anyone watching to know that no matter what you think or what society makes you think, you can do anything you put your mind to. Let me be your inspiration. I believe that what makes me a champion is getting over any type of fear that comes my way and any type of challenge that may come my way. If I could do it, I believe you can too.
One thing I noticed is just watching you, I can see the words turning in your head. Overall, it was good. We're gonna finish with Angel, and this was her best take.
Hey, you are a badass, and I'm one too. Let me tell you why. Just like anyone else, I've experienced my fair share of adversity in life, loss of a parent at a young age, sexual abuse at a young age, being poor and almost being homeless at a young age. And at any point in these instances, I could have let that count me out. But you know what? Instead, I used that as fuel for my fire. This is how you start to develop the champion in you. Navigate your way through that victim mindset. Fortune favors the bold. Make sure you understand that. You only need to trust yourself and be kind and be grounded, and that will help you get to where you need to be. Take these instances where you feel like you're down and out. Use that as fuel for your fire. Build yourself back up. It can be the entire world against you. As long as you have your own back and you stay on the right path, you will find that you're exactly where you need to be. This is how you become a champion.
Angel, yeah, this was everything. This was delivery, this was message, this was story, this was inspiring. You are the challenge winner. A notch above everybody, star quality at its best. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You are safe from the upcoming knockout vote, and that means the rest of you are up for elimination.
Overall, I feel good. I did win the second challenge. I'm really happy about that. And I think for me, it's because that was a weakness. For me, it's like the more video, walking, talking, and selling some message, but it remaining true to yourself. So I'm happy that I won, and I'm happy that I was able to excel at that. This challenge was interesting because in challenge 1, every single photo was amazing. Everybody really was great. This challenge, every video was amazing in the aspect that everybody was true to themselves and was very authentic, and they opened up, and that's beautiful, and I love that. But as far as making it, something that is representative of a champion in the sense of a model performing, I don't think everybody really understood that, and they didn't excel. Maybe they were more focused on telling their story versus realizing it's a total package, and that's okay. But I think this challenge helped people realize what they do and need to work on.
God damn, she take my breath away. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I think she might be the next winner. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I think she's bringing like everything you asking for, and it's crazy, 2 in a row. She just won just like that off the rip. Like, I don't know if she's winning them all, but if she wasn't winning, it would be a target on her back. But she's doing her thing. Like, I was telling her earlier today, like, really inspiring me. Like, just what she doing. I'm learning a lot from her. Like, the video she recorded, I feel like she brought the right energy. Like, was on point and topic with everything you guys asked her to do. She was on it, and it was real professional. And I felt like some people was a little uncomfortable, but she was confident. I think she just matched it, both challenges.
Personally, with mine, I'm so happy with what I said. It was very true to me, and I get emotional just talking about it now. Like, could I have done better? Of course, like there's no question. But obviously, I mean, the challenge was so hard, as you know, all the stipulations and factors that were into it, and I got my message across. I tried so hard in that challenge. I probably recited that line 150 times. Yeah, I literally was just constantly in my head repeating it up until I went. I just personally think Angel has something very, very special about her. I've seen many, many people in my life, and you see those specific people that have just something in them, and I know she's capable of doing anything that she wants to do. And I was telling her earlier, like, yes, you're doing social media, but you moved to LA, like, do not settle in that if that's not what you want to do long term. Like, literally, she could do anything she wants to. I honestly haven't met like someone as special as her. I mean, just like from the get-go in a really long time. I think she's a beautiful, beautiful soul. And I think her message was just out of the park, and I completely was blown away. And I think she's a very, very deserving winner. And I hate to use the word deserve because we're all deserve to be here, but she steps up time and time again. And I admire that. And she's younger than I am by 6 years. And I've told her, like, I genuinely look up to you. She's done the work, the inside work. She's so just researched and well-read and just so poised and understands the troubles that she's been through. And it's like, whoa, like, I don't know, it's amazing.
When it comes to Angel, you know, she exudes that confidence and that star quality that, you know, the camera loves.
Yeah.
And it's really good. And we need to step up our game if we want to, like.
Yeah, I mean, like her.
I'm proud of her, yeah.
I mean, I've talked to her, you know, one-on-one or even like in a group and all that stuff. And, you know, she does say, like, you know, her confidence level is, you know, kind of down a little, but her confidence level, like,
well, it's once that camera hits.
Yeah, it's once that camera hits, her confidence level just, what's fear to her? Literally, like, she just goes all for it. And I feel like she could be an inspiration to literally all of us to show that, like, you could be really, really nervous, but, you know, you just have to put that nervous stuff aside and you could literally be the best version of you, you know? And I think, like, she could really, you know, she's an inspiration, like, for me, at least in that way, because going in there, she was telling me how nervous she was and she killed it. I think that Angel deserved it. Hers came out really good. She got all the points in that she needed. She made her point across and she told, you know, what she thought is a champion. And I honestly think that she killed it again. So I congratulate her, and she definitely deserved, you know, that win, and I'm glad she saved this round again.
And I think for me, that's a huge part of what I took of that from that challenge is owning why you're a champion and owning why people, you know, why you're here and all of that. And it's, you know, like I said, it's so easy to have that conversation when you're talking with people that you're comfortable with, but when you have to say that confidently to a camera and believe that, that's where I struggle.
Yeah. Today's challenge was definitely rough for me. I've been working on trying not to beat myself up all day about it, but it was a tough challenge, but it was a tough challenge that I needed. And yeah, I mean, I have no idea what's gonna happen, and I'm feeling rough. It's been an emotional day, but it's part of the process, so I'm just waiting to see what happens.
It's so easy to stand here now and be like, oh, I should have done this, I should have done this,
literally. But I mean, like you said, I needed it. That was probably 2 challenges back to back, probably the 2 most uncomfortable ones that I was like,
that's good though. You guys, we're all gonna grow from it.
I mean, we're all gonna grow. We're all gonna grow, like, through this whole experience, no matter what, no matter if you get knocked out, no matter if you make it till the end, no matter if you make it right till the end, we're all gonna have a great experience, and our confidence levels are gonna boost. Yeah. My confidence level has already boosted.
That's what I want out of this, for everybody's confidence to just shoot.
Like, never in a million years would I think that I was gonna be. My main reason for me wanting to win this competition is to boost my confidence level. I have never done anything like this before. I don't model anything like that, and I have always been like insecure, just, you know, sometimes like about my body image or anything like that. So this would really like just prove to myself that I could do a lot of things out of my comfort zone. Like I could make me push that level of confidence up. Like I could do anything I want. I could do the unexpected. And I think that for me, it's just gonna prove to myself that I did it, and you went out of your comfort zone and you were able to win this whole thing by yourself with obviously the support of the whole group. You really inspired me, like from the first time that I ever followed you. So I definitely wanted to tell you that eventually. But yeah, when you walked in, it like, obviously, as you could tell, my fucking jaw dropped. Okay, they're coming, they're here.
They're here.
No fucking way! There's no way! No fucking way! My first thoughts when I saw Mason, I've been following him on social media forever. So in all honesty, I was, as you could tell by my reaction, I was completely shocked that it was him. I honestly thought that it was gonna be a girl returner, but when I saw him, I was like, there's no way, like, I can't believe like that he's actually like here. Like, I've been following him forever. He's been like inspiration for me. So it was really nice to like see him come in. Obviously he does not know who I am, but I've been following him for forever. I know, like, you know, we have like our different, you know, paths, but just as a, like in the LGBT, you know, Q community, you made me realize that, like, you know, it doesn't matter what the fuck anybody else thinks. It's like what you think and what you believe in and how you want to pursue like your dreams and what you want to do. Because I was like, I never in a million years thought like I would honestly meet you like face to face, and you literally inspired me like a lot. So
End on a hug right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
I really do appreciate you.
And I love you both. Yes.
I do. Yeah, of course. Of course.
You both are amazing.
When you said don't make me cry, you made me.
She's like, I'm in. I'm over here too, and I'm like, don't take her moment. Don't take her moment right now.
God,
Dry it up. Dry it up.
To force yourself outside of your comfort zone and do something like this, to get on a plane and come and meet people that you've never met, like some guy messages you on Instagram and says, hey, you want to come to this house in Florida? And you're like, okay.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
It sounds kind of sketchy.
Possibly, like, maybe it's terrifying, but there was that huge worry of like, am I really going to put myself through an experience like this and be surrounded by people who are just in it for the wrong reasons?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because it dampers this experience. The conversations that we've had, it's not even
and
at the end of
literally
day two,
and we've had like
the conversations that we've had,
and
like where we've been able to
be so
go
open with each other so quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a lot of social anxiety. Like, I am a very shy person. And, you know, coming in here, I was like, you know what? That's the one thing that I want to put out the window coming in here. And that's literally like what I did when I met you guys. I was just like, you know what, Anne-Marie, don't be shy. Like, throw that out the window. That's the one thing that I lack the most in myself is my shyness. Like, I have social anxiety like to the T. So the fact that like we were all able to sit here and on like night one have like a deep conversation on night one. Like, I think we barely even knew each other for like 13 hours, and we've had like such a good genuine connection and conversations with each other that I think that's what helped my social anxiety, and for me to get out of that comfort zone, and for me to be comfortable enough at one point to tell my full story. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you guys helped me a lot with the just social aspect of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I think there's a crazy aspect of being in such a confined area with people and like being so uncomfortable, and that there is just like a weird, like there's so much just emotion. It creates an interesting dynamic. I think being in the house, and I think it causes people to like, I don't know what it is, but like you automatically start to get very close, very roommates.
It's been hard. This has definitely been a lot harder than I expected. I think because it's such a fast-paced game, there's literally not a second to our lives throughout the day. It's one thing after another, and you're constantly kind of preparing for the next thing, preparing for the next thing, preparing for the next thing. There's really no downtime. I think the biggest thing that's been tricky for me is people are talking, but I'm not hearing a lot of names. And so that makes me very concerned of just where people are going. And like when people aren't saying names, it's like, I don't know if people are just not really super comfortable talking in like groups yet, or like around a lot of people. Obviously nobody wants to like, put names out. On the flip side, in the back of your head, it's always like, then that could be me. So, I mean, that's always in your mind, but at the end of the day, for me it was important. I didn't want to be first out, but I think most importantly is I didn't want to just have an underwear shot and go out with that. I wanted a chance to show a little bit more of who I am and what I'm about, and I feel like I've gotten that opportunity. So I feel better overall, because I feel like I can officially say I've came here and I've absolutely done my best that I can do, and that's all you can do.
At the end of the day, we're up for elimination, you know, and the last night's vote did not go the way I thought it was gonna go. So people are playing the game definitely more competitively. They're getting rid of threats, and this is my theory, is that I think that they got rid of Darius because he was close to Roger, and they saw them as a couple who would never vote for each other. And that's what I'm weary of, because I think that since my relationship with Roger is kind of close, that could be a disadvantage to me. But also, I feel like I do have genuine conversations with everybody.
Right.
I really do. Like,
for sure.
But at the end of the day, like, who's the closest to who?
Right.
And so it's scary. Like I said, I don't feel safe. Anybody's up, but I just have to trust in my relationships and the way I've been talking to people. Hopefully that'll carry me through. So yeah, that's all I can do right at this point. I'm just like, I feel like my whole strategy is so confused right now, because I was playing with, like, I don't know, it's hard to separate the heart from the brain and the strategy. And at the end of the day, I have love for everybody. But like, when it comes to the voting, it's very, very hard for me to, it's either like, oh, who should I vote for, somebody based off their performance, or should I vote for somebody who I see as a threat? And at the end of the day, it is a competition, so I don't know what I want to do, because if you do vote for somebody who you think is a threat and then they don't get voted out, like, they could be coming for you. Like, it's hard. It's hard. So it's a lot to think about, but definitely gonna have, I mean, my brain's gonna be turning the whole night trying to figure that out.
I don't want to be the next. I don't want to be the next. I don't want to be in the next 5 to be let go. I know I have so much more to give, and I have so much more to show myself more than anybody else. So yeah, to have that chance to still be here, I'm ready to win the next one, whatever the hell it is.
I don't know. I'm kind of feeling weird about winning that first challenge with you and then winning the second challenge. Do you feel like that paints a target on my back?
I feel like it could, maybe, like, when you don't win, maybe they're like, damn, now I have the opportunity, because she is a good competitor, to knock her out. But at the same time, like, I don't think you should think about it too much, because if we do, you know, if people are doing it genuine with performance-wise, I feel like your performance has been out of literally this world with both of the challenges. So yeah, so I feel like, I mean, it could, because I felt the same way yesterday. I was like, damn, like, first challenge, first winners, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, in the back of my head, I was like, does that put a target on my back now for the future challenges if I don't win?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, now I'm gonna have to work for my spot, but at the same time, I feel like people could, you know, look up to you too, like, okay, like, let me start asking her for, like, opinions or, you know, stuff like that. I mean, but I get where you're definitely coming from.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, I feel like you should worry about that, you know, when it happens. I don't want you to stress yourself out. You know, right now, you know, you've won 2 challenges back to back. Congrats.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
But honestly, like I said, I don't think you should worry about it until really the time the time really comes.
No,
you're
I think
safe.
you're right.
You're
Yeah.
safe right now. You're safe. You don't have to do the Contender challenge unless you want to, because Champ did say you have to use it at some point.
I know.
And if you are safe, you could still use it, he said, and save somebody else. And I think that's kind of what's cool about that, but if you're safe, why would you want to compete? Because then you just kind of wasted it.
That's
that's why I didn't want to use it either yesterday, because I could have, and then I could have saved somebody,
But then what if you need it?
What if you need
and
it?
You're not
exactly.
safe. That's why I'm like,
kind of like what Mason was saying. He was like, I kind of regret, using it. He was like yesterday, because he could have definitely used it today, because he felt like he didn't, excel as he wanted to. But I feel like everyone's did pretty good. But that's the risk that you have to take, when it comes to the Contender, because you don't know what the next challenge is. The next challenge could literally be your strong suit. Yeah. And you're here like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? So, or it could be your weakest.
It could be the
one.
weak link. And then I'm like,
exactly. So that's why, for today's, Contender one, I'm literally torn 50-50, because I do feel like I could have done better. I do feel like I could be on the chopping block. So it's iffy. It's a struggle. I don't think I'm gonna know until I see maybe who puts theirs out there, and if it's only 2 that are out there already, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like until we get down there.
It's getting really spicy.
Oh yeah, and it's only day 2.
I know. It's only day 2. It's getting so spicy.
Like, I'm just watching everybody like freaking the fuck out about this and about that. Not freaking out, but like focused. Like, everybody kind of jittery and shit. So it's just been cool observing. I feel like one of the judges, So yeah, it's been one of those days, like just watching from the outside, like, boy, I don't know what's fucking coming. Like,
guys, I think in today's challenge, we all learned a little bit more about each other.
Yes.
And everybody was vulnerable, so I just thank you for that.
Yes.
Cheers to the first family dinner all together.
I think we just have an open discussion.
Yeah,
and
we could just
who's
have an
thinking
open
about
discussion.
doing it, who's not. I'm playing mine.
Go with your gut.
Anyone else? I'm still at a 50-50. I ain't even gonna lie. I really don't know. I don't.
I won't use mine tonight just because I might not be safe tomorrow, and I want the opportunity to still compete.
All right. Well, that's 1 and 1. Well, like 1 and 1 out.
Right.
So 1 more out and 2 more in. Do you want to just say, like, why you think you might, or why you think you completely don't?
I mean,
2 of y'all, 2 out of the 3 of y'all have to use it.
Yeah.
I think just after the critiques I was given, I feel like I'm not like super duper safe, but I'm a little more confident in being safe.
Yeah.
And obviously would like to use it for just in case tomorrow.
No, that makes sense. I'm in the same boat. I don't feel too confident with my video, but at the same time, I feel confident enough to the point where I feel like I could be safe and, not really on the chopping block, but, tomorrow we don't know what our challenge is. So that could be like my complete shit show one, and I could use it for that. But like I said, I'm still at a 50-50. We're gonna have to choose eventually, so.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Literally.
D-Rock, what do you think? What are you thinking?
I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. I don't know. It's more exciting the last day. I always do good at the last moment. So
I knew Roger was going to play hers, and I was expecting Anne-Marie to play hers, and I thought Darius would play his. And then when Darius said no, I was like, I'll do it because he wants to wait for the last one. So he got eliminated, so I'll let him play the game that his pick. And I was like, I'll do it now.
I mean, hey, if it is what it is, I'm not gonna sit here for 30 minutes and be like, we're gonna figure out us 3. I'll use mine tonight.
I'm not either. I'm good.
I'm still at my 50-50, but if I have to do it, I have to do it. It's a game. I gotta do what I gotta do. If I fail tomorrow, I fail tomorrow. I hope I'm always gonna have positive confidence in myself, but if it comes down to a point where that's, the one where I'm like, damn, I really could have used it today, then hey, it is what it is. You gotta take risks out of your comfort zone. You gotta do what you gotta do. I ain't gonna lie, I'm scared as shit for this challenge.
It's time for the second Contender Challenge of Season 2. We're calling it Shoot Your Shot. Roger, Anthony, and Anne-Marie have 35 colored balls each. They also have 15 white balls each for a total of 50 balls. The first one to make all 50 balls in their basket wins. They can only hold one ball at a time. Who will come out on top and move on to the next round of the competition?
Ready?
I think we are.
3, 2,
Get over here. Yeah, get your ass over here. All right, so.
3, 2, 1, go!
Anne-Marie, that one.
Get close, watch out.
What the? That was rude.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes! Yes! Okay, that's Fuck!
Okay, Anthony.
I know. Damn cardio.
So it has been 30 minutes in our second Contender Challenge. So we are allowing the contenders to carry 2 balls versus 1 ball at a time. They can come up to the line and shoot 2 balls before they have to go back and get more.
Now basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way it dribbles up and down the court. I keep it so fresh, I'm like,
There you go.
clearly I lost. I'm mad because I got my little art down right at the fucking end, and I was like, damn, if I could have figured this out just like 5 minutes sooner, I could have caught up. But you know what it is, what it is.
That was hard.
Oh, God. Hell.
Really enjoyed that. That was a game of, you know, a basketball, you know, type thing and beer pong type thing, which those are like my 2 favorite games. You know, drinking game is my beer pong is my drinking game, and basketball is my sport. So it was really well. I really did want to win it since, you know, I have, you know, some experience with it, but hey, may the best man or woman win, and you know, Anthony definitely deserves that, so.
Contender advantage for winning the pool basketball challenge. It says, congratulations, you have received double trouble to use for the upcoming knockout vote. Double trouble allows you to vote twice. You must bring double trouble with you to the voting results, hide it. After everyone votes and before Champ announces the votes, you must stand up and announce to the group what you have.
I've only got 20s and 100s, but maybe it's worth
As far as the knockout vote goes, I'm kind of, again, just like the other day, like not sure who I will vote for. I feel like the right decision will come to me in the moment. So, this is definitely a very difficult decision. I trust that I'll make the right decision.
I get to vote twice, and I'm gonna do my first vote.
Fuck. I mean, damn.
You don't know if people are gonna turn their back and vote you out like in the first season. Like you don't know.
At the end of the day, like, I mean, this sucks regardless of what you're doing. And I just have to obviously play what is best for my game, and I hope that that's always understood. So it's so funny when like you see people in the hot seat and oh my God, people came running to me, talking to me today. It's just, you feel this much more effort to like get to know me. At the end of the day, like, it's like, yes, I appreciate that side because I do feel like it is genuine. However, it's also clearly, I think, obviously Darius, Roger, and Michael are kind of all linked together. Anthony's working everybody in this house, so it's like I feel like he's on our side. He's been pretty honest with me. However, a little bit today, I've noticed he's not saying quite as much, and you see he's playing both sides. He's played this game before, so I hope, and I know Angel I've talked with, and I think we're solidified on going with Michael, and I know Mason and Angel are really close together, and I have a really good relationship with Mason as well, and I have a really good relationship with Angel. And I spoke with Angel earlier, and it was between Michael and Roger is kind of where our thought process was. But it's like, I haven't got the chance to talk to Angel at all. And to like, I can't let her know, like, it's like, how do I get to like, hey, like we kind of like, it's just, nobody's talking, like nobody wants to get together and talk. And my fear is that I know I was a target yesterday. And if our votes aren't concise and split, I know they probably will have a single person in mind, and my fear is just that our votes are gonna split, they're gonna choose one person, and that could be me, and that's my biggest fear.
Man, I feel like this one is so much different than the first one, but just as hard because it becomes more and more of a game every second that passes, and you do have to be as strategic as you can be, but figuring out the best times to use those moves are sometimes hard to figure out. So strategy, I think right now for me is just trying to figure out like who's my biggest competitor, who do I need to worry about the most right now, to hopefully help get me to just the next step so that I can focus on nothing else but accomplishing that and not being in the bottom anymore.
This vote, I'm not hearing much. But I know people worried though. Like, it's the second one. And they like, I think some people probably thinking like a top dog gonna get eliminated. Or, I don't know, okay, I can't comment off that. But I think this one's just gonna be another, oh my God. Like, that's what I'm expecting. It's gonna be a really unexpected situation.
Like I said, I gotta vote twice, so I'm back. This one, we're gonna go with the juicy stuff, with the little drama that's hitting the fans a little bit. There's some stuff going on, and you know, someone thinks someone's out to get them, and there was a little bond built between the first four in the house, Angel, Anne-Marie, and Danny. So this is the juicy juice. It's getting real now, and I feel bad for the other people that aren't involved. It's just a bad situation. Shit's getting real, and there's a little thing forming with the original four that were in the house. I'm going to be a man of my word and stick to that small little alliance at first, because we had said we thought it'd be cool if us four made it to the last four, or the 1, 2, 3, the top four, I mean. So I think what I'm gonna do on this one with the voting is probably, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and drop the bomb and just let the shots get fired, and I'll probably have to, 2 votes are gonna go to one person. I do know who the 2 votes are gonna go for, but y'all gotta wait for the knockout votes to be continued.
Next week on Champ Coastal, our second knocked out model of the season is